Happy New Year's, Pisces, and welcome to your January 2016 reading. Really great to see all of you again, and I'm excited to see what information comes through. I'm going to start off with the channeled card, which I write before while I'm shuffling the deck. And what I got was a reprisal of something. So this is a month where retrograde hits, and what I see coming through for you is a chance to pick up something that you let go of before or put to the side because the timing was wrong or it didn't feel right. This is your time to finish something unfinished. So you're going to get a second chance, and I would say make the most of it. Okay, let's take a look at your catalyst card and see how this reprisal or reprise situation might manifest itself. So for some of you, you're actually going to have to face something. This could be someone coming back from the past that you may have left on bad terms with, that you might be afraid of. What I want you to do now is think, this is your chance to recast yourself, recast this opportunity, and for it not to be the exact same thing that it was before. You both have changed. There's a lot of attention this month through all the cards that I'm pulling in the different decks on lunar cycles. We have a new moon coming up in January. It's going to be intensified by the retrograde. So I want you to pay attention as you're heading towards that second and third week, particularly around the 18th here, with any sort of confrontations, and know that this is an opportunity, not a punishment, not something to be afraid of. Confront it head on, embrace it even, and I feel like good things could come your way. So confrontation will be a theme this month, but it's up to you whether you see it as an opportunity or as sort of something that you need to be afraid of. Now let's see what the cards have in store for you over January. Okay, so I do definitely get a theme of someone returning. Possibly this is a relationship from childhood or growing up or earlier in your life. It could have been from 10 years ago for some of you. Six of Cups as your outcome card reversed, which shows an unexpected arrival of someone from the past. And again, based on these two cards, it could be something where you're not ready or willing to face it yet. You might be caught up in nostalgia. You might be afraid of what they think of you now. You might be stuck thinking, I'm less than I am. Because you look at this and some of it is this guy feeling like he's a little kid, confronting his fears. I do see something attached to childhood with both of these cards being really strong. Okay, so that's an overarching theme. Or again, a friendship that goes really far back into your past. And it almost feels like you were brothers, sisters, family. Could be someone that you extending out into that sphere of friends and family that where they just feel like they're blood even if they're not. Okay, this is a great month for you to take ownership of things. If you are asked to return to something, I really feel like you have the upper hand here. You have control. You have the opportunity to make it positive or negative. Money matters seem to be stressing you towards the beginning of the month. It's an overarching theme for the month with the Two of Pentacles. For those of you that are doing okay with money, pay attention to your resources, your time, and your energy, and make sure you're spending them well and balancing them well so that your health doesn't give way. I'd like you to exercise a little bit of, what's the best word here? Moderation. Nine of Cups, you normally see someone in front that is having a great time, sometimes too great of time. So what I want to say is moderation is going to bring a lot of gifts for you this month if you're careful, if you're cautious, if you don't overdo it. Some of you may be dealing with a major loss, departure, or unraveling in your life. And it will probably kick off towards the beginning. And this could be attached to the past. This could also be just a major shift in the way you live your life and see your life. For some, of course, it could be a tangible loss of a person. Whatever it is, it will happen towards the beginning of the month. And so try to understand that this is there's a blessing behind this with the Six of Wands. This is forward movement that will bring you to a better situation, or perhaps if someone was struggling, whether it's a sickness or just a toxic relationship, releasing that situation or existence is a blessing, is what I'm getting. By the second to third week, things kind of clear up for you, and it is a good time for you to date. You might also have a really attractive or interesting water sign that comes through. For those of you that are already in a relationship, it's a good time to open up with your heart, spend time with those around you, and cultivate your existing relationships. You, however, are a little bit more closed. People around you I see are more open. You might be unready or unwilling, particularly until the next full moon, to sort of open up. And so follow your own truth in your own heart, and if that's the case, just know that the emotions are stronger on your part than on the other side. So you want to be cognizant of that too, if there is sort of a reunion coming through for you. With the Four of Cups, this is an encouragement and an opportunity for you to look at the positive side of things. So again, I really do feel like you're in a situation where you're more empowered than you think. And if that's the case, then you really want to allow the other person to present their side of the equation before getting too pulled into something. So I guess try not to let old wounds cloud your present judgment. This is a slow and steady shift for you financially this year. Wheel of Fortune's reversed, a little bit of frustration, a little bit of fear surrounding money perhaps in January. I feel like it's more a matter of decisions. You'll notice with this Wheel of Fortune, the person is sort of penning themselves in with basically creating a boundary, an artificial boundary. So for you, I would say decisions, attitudes, and reactions to money and people around you are very much going to play a major part in how much money you can make this year. So don't worry too much about it if possible. I do see a very strong soul connection, past soulmate, past family member, some sort of a matter of the heart that comes through towards the end, possibly at the beginning as well. There's going to be a major change in one of these themes of love or themes of stability this month with the Death card. When it's reversed, you normally see it coming or feel it coming, but it's nonetheless intense. So just be aware of that. Let's extend and look at health, wealth, love, and destiny. We're going to start with your health card. I include mental well-being in this as well, and attitudes. So we have the web weaver here. Pay attention to synchronicities this month. You're going to get some signs on how to shift your thought process a little bit, what to pay attention to. I want you to give yourself some credit this month. I feel like I'm looking at this divine intelligence, cause and effect. So I was saying that earlier about money. Your thoughts and attitudes towards prosperity affect it directly. Know that your thoughts are very powerful, that you should be putting a lot of weight in those. And I want you to shift your thinking process to the more positive areas, if at all possible. And ask for signs, because you're going to get them this month with the synchronicity word here. So what I see is, if you are clear on your vision, clear on your thought process, ask for the signs and the sort of confirmation around you that you're going to feel a little bit less emotional. And like I said, I include emotional well-being in health. So your trick to being healthier and happier is to realize you have a lot more power in the situation, to be aware of your emotional mood swings up and down, and to focus on how they affect other people. Once you sort of take power over that, then you'll realize that you can bring in anything you want. The web weaver is all about what you put out, you get back. If you put a web of positivity, you're going to attract positive things. Negativity, you're going to attract negative things. So be very cognitive of your thought process, and if the vibrations are high or low, keep them high. For wealth this month, balance. We saw the Two of Pentacles at the center. This is very much a complementary card to the Two of Pentacles. And also the cautionary note with the Nine of Cups. Don't overextend yourself, don't overindulge, and don't punish yourself. Just try to stay and walk an even line, and I think things will be okay. There's not a need for fear. Your money situation should balance themselves out as the year progresses. It's still the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune has a way of shifting you in and out of things. So know that whatever's happening, it's not going to be forever. For love, which includes all types of love, let's see what this is. Patience. So if you haven't found the one, this timing, particularly this month with it being a retrograde cycle, it's just saying be with yourself, get your life in order, deal with some of these massive changes. It could be a change in job, it could be a change in living situation, and allow that to manifest and to balance out first before you're trying to bring someone else into that. For those of you in a relationship already, it means take your partner's needs and concerns seriously. And for those of you that may be just single parents with children, you're going to need to spend a little bit more time with like the work balance situation, work-life balance. Make sure you're making time for your children, you're listening to what's going on. This is about listening and also prioritizing yourself. So it's got to be other people and yourself. It's not one or the other. Everybody matters this month. Finally, destiny. Slow and steady wins the race. And it is sort of like a snail there too. So know that the speed is not maybe what you want right now, but I feel like you're in a good trajectory overall. And your key focus this month is really about emotion. If we look down at the cards here, primarily you have a lot of cups coming through. You have the Queen of Cups, the Four of Cups, the King of Cups, the Six of Cups. It's primarily emotions, and then just clarification and support that good news and a positive trajectory is happening. So you're in a better place than you think you are. Sort of like embrace that. And if someone comes back from the past, know that it's up to you whether you want to reprise the old role or redefine where you're at now. You're not stuck in the past. The past is the past. You're a different person now. Okay? I hope this was helpful. Just a general note that there will be 2016 readings. I'm going to post those separately since they'll have a different shelf life and people will probably want to look at those more often over the next year. If you ever need more information about your life or your situation, I do offer personal one-on-one sessions. I'll post a link in the corner so you can get in touch with me. In the meantime, I really do appreciate all the likes and subscribes. And if you just want to keep in touch with what's going on with me, the easiest way to do that is on my Facebook page. You can click like, you can subscribe to this channel, or you can subscribe to my newsletter. And I may come up with a Twitter account too. And if that happens, I'll post a link for that as well. But in the meantime, I just want to wish everybody a really prosperous, happy, and productive 2016. See you very soon. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.